This time my phone doesn't fall over. Okay. Stupid phone. But really, like, they need to learn how to pack, because it shouldn't take 10 minutes to rip open bubble wrap. It really shouldn't. Dun dun dun. I had to wait 4 weeks for these to get replaced. 4 fucking weeks. And I guarantee one of them will end up breaking within that 4 fucking weeks. Guaranteed. I always open the green one first. And I'm gonna go test it with their gas. And if it fucking starts sputtering and doing the shit the last 2 did, I'm sending it back. And they owe me their best torch. Because that's what I've said. And if I don't get their best torch, I'm suing their ass. Because I've had enough fucking problems where I've sent these torches back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to California. And they send me back something that does the same goddamn thing. So, in my last email, I told them, hey, if this happens again, not only am I going to be asking for your best torch, I might actually sue your ass. Because this is ridiculous. I've spent over almost $200 just trying to fucking get a torch that worked right. I have no idea what's in this other package, but it's not mine, so it's my mom's. I have permission to open her shit, so, but the point is I don't know where the fucking pair of scissors are, and I ain't going through the same shit again. But, lo and behold, got my torches back. Got the fire back. Yeah. Stupid phone. Sit. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Let's see. What the hell did she get? I don't really like opening other people's mail because it's federal offense, but when you got when you get told you can, that's okay too. Because this is mine in there. Everything else is my mom's. These are for my dog's food. My grandma sent these. They used to only be 50 cents. I guess they raised the price. $1.29. Because I don't like to do videos not live anymore. Seems to get more views when I don't go and just post one up. And that's the truth. Ugh. And it's just a bunch of mail, anyways, from California, so. My mail, my sister-in-law's mail, my brother's mail, my mother's mail. Fucking had to open their mail for like the last 2 years because they didn't live in California and had to tell them what was going on, yada, yada, yada. I don't like being in other people's business. So, when you move, you best be changing that address because I don't like opening your mail. That's all I have to say. Go in the other room and I'm still saying this is gonna not work. And this is a lighter green than what I've originally been getting. It better glow in this dark still. It must. I wonder where that is. Gary Line, USA. It must glow in the dark. Okay? Because that's That's the one this is. The other one, I don't care if it glows in the dark, but that one, when you put it under a black light, it's supposed to glow in the dark. Or whatever. It's supposed to shine. Just like if you leave it out under something, it's supposed to glow in the dark. It does. My last one did, anyways. But I don't know about this one. Can't say, because it looks a different shade of green. And I'm not blind. I can tell when something's a different color. Can't remember what movie it was I watched the other night, but I know it was with David Spade. And he played like the worst father in the world or something like that, right? But what the end of the movie turned out to be is he basically he showed his father or his son he wasn't such a piece of shit, basically, and he let the other guy's dad beat the crap out of him as a ploy. But really, in all get go, he wasn't really losing. Time to go get dog. No, get out of there. Hey. Excuse you. Go. No. Go. Little shithead. Go. Ugh. It's fucking dark in here. Oh, and for them to tell me I don't have the right fuel, here's 2 cans of the right fuel. Here's 2 more cans of the right fuel. If they tell me that ever again, I'm gonna fucking hit them. Straight up. Hate it when people try to tell me, oh, you don't have the right thing for our product. Bullshit, motherfucker. Put that up your pipe and smoke it. You goddamn fucking multi-conglomerate company fucking everybody out of their money. I was just testing, because sometimes they come with gas, sometimes they don't. Oh. That would be smart, you know, because they don't tell you that this little one here, this little red one here, is the one you need to use for your stupid torch. They really don't tell you that. I had to figure that out myself. I haven't smoked cigars in like a couple months now. But the point being is, when I did, I needed these all the time. And it better not be doing what it... Nope, just filled it up. Doesn't work. Guess they're going to be sending me a better fucking torch. You guys just watched me. I mean... Let's try it without the stupid thing. Okay, it works. But the point was, the little guard thing they told me to put on it does not. They're a bunch of lying sacks of shit. But I guarantee in 2 more weeks, or probably 4, you'll see me do another video about how shitty Newport torches are. I guarantee it. I guarantee motherfucking it. When I gave them a good rating fucking couple months back, you know, I should delete that video and tell them how shitty their torch and product is. And then fucking sell the one that's in my hand. Yeah. Because I see these going online for like $20, $33, and I spent like $40 on one. Yeah, I said it. $40 fucking dollars on one. That's why I said I've spent over fucking 100 some bucks on these stupid torches. Probably like $200 in total. But the fucking point is they have a lifetime warranty. Well, your lifetime warranty should also cover your shipping charge. Your shipping charge is bullshit, okay? Because I've spent 5 times of $13.95. 5 times the $13.95. Come on now, that's just fucked up. Straight up is. That's about $65 or close to it. But the point being is, it's bullshit. It really is. You should get a product and it should work. You shouldn't have to fuck around with it and bitch about it and complain about it. I'm gonna leave this one out. Oh no, they don't come from China. They come from the next country over, Japan. Sorry, that was bad. But the point is they're not manufactured there. They're manufactured here in the States. All the parts may be manufactured there, but when they build them right here. So I don't understand it. Maybe they don't have the technology to build all the parts here. I don't know. Yeah. God damn it. I just missed. You see that big old loogie? Oh, that's gross. That's gross. $3D printers are expensive, man. I ain't rich. I'm broke. I'm very broke. I'm not really. But yeah, $700 is expensive. I ain't paying $700 for a 3D printer. Especially because I know 3D printers aren't that fucking well designed yet, to the point that people have made guns out of 3D printing and it explodes in their face. Just saying. After one shot. Not to mention, our government's now trying to pull this whole, not to go outside topic, but we are on the subject of guns. My government's trying to pull this bullshit where every gun will be a smart gun and it'll have technology triggers that it'll recognize your fingerprint and your fingerprint only. What happens if an EMP goes off? I have to ask that. Then you can't access your gun. Then say somebody breaks into your house, then you're fucked. Electronic trigger mechanisms are bullshit, all right? And they'll never work. It'll never fucking work. Because, for one, there's too many fucking psychopaths out there that'll figure out how to bypass that system. And then, for two, there's too many fucking psychopaths. And that's Beto O'Rourke's way of saying gun control, by the way. I just thought I'd share that. You know, that new faggot that's running for president? Yeah. The new Democrat. Oh, there's another one I could talk about, but I don't want to get into that. But he's just as much of a communist as fucking Beto O'Rourke. And I'm actually saying his name right, but oh well. Most people call him Beto O'Rourke. AKA, yeah, you don't need me to go in further on that. AKA, he's a beta male. AKA he's a bitch boy. I would never vote for that piece of trash. That's just like voting for Hillary Clinton. I mean, I know some people in the Fish fam that voted for Hillary Clinton. I unsubbed them. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Caution, I don't follow fucking liberals or their tears. I actually block them. And I try to let people, for the most part, have their whole say on everything, you know? But when there's so much an individual can handle, I don't put up with bullshit no more. Fuck that. My hair's getting long. Anywho, as you can probably tell, I woke up like probably an hour ago. I don't care. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't have to work that much, so. I'll be waiting like a week and a half before I get my chargers anyways for the scooters. So, probably more. It said you can wait up to a month. So, honestly, I could just order them offline and get reimbursed for them. But what's the point in that? I need to re-chop my hair. Some parts here that are growing in fucked up again. First vape of the morning. Always. But really, I want to ask, why this time did they put it in a fucking bubble wrap? And last time they put it in a box that I have over there on the ground. Miss King? Who the hell is Miss King? You know, I'd say that 2020 has already won. And if Donald Trump doesn't win, then 2020 is initially lost to the fucking Democrats, and we don't ever want to do that again. If people only lived back when Lyndon B. Johnson was president of the United States, they would understand why Democrats are a bad fucking thing. First of all, every president that's been Democrat, almost every president, I shouldn't say every president who has almost been Democrat has had some form of political sway to one way or another that they aren't their own person. Just throwing that out there. Democrats also believe in socialism, if you didn't know that. I mean, just look at Mao in China. That was probably 60 years ago, but still, it's the point. History repeats itself. It'll always repeat itself. And I say if we have another Democrat in there, like Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'll be having these some bitches voting Democrat for the next 60 years. He was right. He did. And he still does. He has these motherfuckers voting Democrat when they're enslaved. They're enslaved to a party. That's what they are. Me, on the other hand, I'm eyes wide open. I'm not enslaved to any party. I vote for the person, not the party. Yeah. I haven't even heard of that person, but alright. What I'm saying is I've only voted Democrat once in my life, and I never will again. Ever. And I think it was the first term that Obama ran, but I didn't vote for him. I voted for the next person because I didn't believe he was going to be a good president. Just like people now don't believe that Donald Trump's a good president, but I say fuck him. He's the people's person. And just like Donald Trump, there's this guy, I want to say he's Korean or something like that, or I'm going to have to look it up. But the point I'm making is he basically stole Trump's slogan and put humanity first when, Trump obviously had America first, because our country's been last in everything, every single thing you could think of for the last 20 or 30 years, tariffs wise. People have been ripping us off, including China and Japan. Why do you think there's such an increase on the tariff for anything coming into our country right now? That's why. Because people have been straight fucking jacking us. And people then that don't live in this country, they then don't understand. Why is it that, systematically everything's everybody else's fault? It's not. What it is America gave too many fucking handouts to begin with, that they became the country of handouts, that everybody expected their handout. And look at Iran 2 years ago. I mean, they got fucking couple $1 billion of ours because of a shitty ass president that didn't know what the fuck he was doing. You know what? This country used to have a saying: we don't negotiate with terrorists. Why the hell did we? Nobody can answer that. Yeah, we should be independent. We shouldn't be going to other countries to make products. We should be making our products at home in USA or Canada or Mexico or wherever the fuck we came from. It's just like this show I watched yesterday. They go in, they explore these old buildings, right? Well, this was a building from the 1920s, 1930s, where Henry Ford had went out to South America and he bought an island off the front of Brazil, but he ended up selling it back after the 1950s. I could be wrong on the dates, but the point I'm making is he bought this island so that he could produce his own rubber, that he would be self-sufficient when making cars, so that the cars wouldn't have to go out and, spend a couple $1,000s on rubber. They could get it for like dirt cheap. And back then they were getting it for dirt cheap, but then they didn't realize that pestilence, aka bugs and pests, would tear down Fordlandia and make the rubber trees nothing, because they basically went in and they ate all the rubber trees. They killed the forest. And what the main problem was, is why it wasn't a success, is because there was, one, riots, and two, they didn't account for pestilence. If they accounted for pestilence, there wouldn't be as much of a problem. And for three, alcohol was illegal on the island, just like in America. Wow. When you take away fun and you treat something like a concentration camp, then it becomes a concentration camp. And basically what they said about the workers, when they rioted, they started just breaking things. Things started going missing and yada yada. But the point I'm making is, when you don't outsource to another country and you actually give your own people jobs, and you actually use your own factories, your own forests, your own fucking shit, your own product, there ain't a problem. It's when we outsource to these other countries and expect them to uphold their tariff that they don't. Exactly. People will take what they need and always survive. And that's how South America is. It really is. I remember when I was in the Dominican Republic that this lady telling us she only got paid 40 pesos a day. That ain't shit. That really ain't shit. That's half of a dollar, if you want to know. Really is. Sad. That's how much their country is in debt. I don't dip anymore, but for some reason I'm always hacking loogies, and this thing's always right by. So if you're wondering why I have that, that's why. Yeah, but it'll never happen. Not in our lifetime, anyway. I mean, for one, I thought this would never happen. My mom thought this would never happen. A cure to the AIDS virus in our time, you know? I thought it would be 60 years after my mother was gone that they'd finally get a cure for the AIDS virus, but hey, they found it. But, you know, it's like we just keep on thriving. What people don't realize is we're 20 years ahead of we're 20 years ahead in technological science, but we're really still 20 years behind if you think about it. There's so many things that we just don't have the knowledge to even fathom yet. Yeah, I'm waiting for the aliens to attack. I don't believe in anything you can't see with your naked eye. But that's just me. I do believe Project Blue Book was real, but are those aliens still on the or around this planet? Probably not. We probably eradicated them because that's the type of people we are. If we don't understand another race, I don't know if you've noticed that about this whole globe. We judge them. It's pretty fucked up. And for all we know, the little gray men, they could have been the guys saying, "We come in peace." And we just couldn't understand them, so we blasted them. I'd be more worried about shapeshifters. Shapeshifters, yep. So, the saltwater tank's back to normal. The only thing that's not back to normal in there is the rock. The rock is getting there, though. There's some coralline growing, but the rock looks dead. You can see my two fish. One of my hermit crabs is still alive. I just thought I'd share. But, yeah. It's back to a normal level of salinity. It's actually lower than normal, but it's at 0.103 or something like that. He said that's pretty low. But the other one is 1.06 or something like that. He measures them with a electronic reader, so I've kind of become friends with the people over there that killed some of my fish, but at the end of the day, they're going to replace them, so I'm not in too much of a down cry. What do you want? You want to go back outside, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, people probably don't even notice that. I put my grandpa's hat up there. I'm missing some of my shit out of my memories box, though. I don't know where it went. And it's kind of crappy because it's all the people that I know that have died in the last few years, plus all my family members that have passed on. And it was just kind of a memorial wall thing that I was doing, and now it's gone because I don't know where the fuck it is or what box it's in. And oh, on top of there, I need to plug my phone in before it dies. But I thought I'd share. I finally get my damn TV. My TV replaced. Basically, I've been waiting for 7 months for my TV to be replaced by this stupid storage company. And now they're finally replacing it and reimbursing me. But the point is I shouldn't have had to wait 7 months for a TV that's almost worth fucking $500. And on top of that, because we bitched them out, we get to switch storage units all the way closer to us. So we won't have to drive an hour and a half just to go get our fucking shit out of storage. Because that's a pain in the ass in itself. Not to mention, they never have a truck for us to use. So we have to go out and rent a truck to go out and swap our storage units next weekend. And I'll probably be taking videos of that. I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided. But if I do, you'll see them. It'll probably be a live video. If not, it'll be recorded. But I'm getting back to getting in the rhythm of doing things again. And I've been lazy for a while. Can you blame me, though? Some of my friends have died. Like, close friends. People I went to elementary school with. You know? People that, you know, they thought it was more pregnant in life to take their own and make everybody else feel like shit because they killed themselves than to actually reach out to a friend for help that they've known for fucking ever.